Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who'll need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
And he's managed to get free. Van Bouten takes control of it and he's on the move. Under an awful lot of pressure. Mbappe stood up well to him there.
Peter, it's not often I'll focus on the influence of a goalkeeper, but Vitor Baia is an exception I'm happy to make. Consistently strong and one of Portugal's very best players, never mind just keepers.
Yeah, I very much doubt his nation has ever had anyone better in that position. Yamal goes steaming forward. Robertson tries to pass.
Well played.
It's Hazard! And again! Goal! Barca! Was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Robertson calmly anticipates. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Referee's given a throw. And he can clear it away. Van Bouten. And it's Beckham. Knocks it out wide. Barcelona are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Yamal. He's found a decent chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Oh, well played. Panama are looking to go forward now. Can he get on the end of this? Mbappe. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Oh, good-looking ball. He's played it back. And here's Yamal. And this is Vieri. Vieri showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's shifting through the gears here. Cross to the... It's a mighty effort! He's got a goal! They are right back in business!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Devoid of any complexity, but boy, was that certain.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And here's Hazard. Passes short and sharp. Panama looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can, but What's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose. If they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
And he's there to get it away. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Hazard can see things others simply cannot. Pedri is wide and looking to get onto this. And he's managed to gift it back. Maradona. Van Balten makes the interception. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's got away. Osimhen. Bullish header! Goal! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Hazard. Yamal. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Vieri! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Vieri clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Raul getting this one clear. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Maradona takes control of it and he's on the move. And he's worked it through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
There's the whistle for half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part.
To get my breath back, what a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
And the second half gets underway.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And this is it's Vieri! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, that was no routine save.
Vieri actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Robertson is always looking to play quality balls. Costa Curta. And it's Conte. And it's Robertson. Nicely weighted ball. That's good play. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Baresi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Raul. Batistuta. Looking to play him in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's a throw-in. Looking for options for movement. And he's taking no chances there. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, that pass isn't the best. So can they find a way to turn around this deficit? Batistuta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Hazard.
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
That's a little off target. And it's Pedri. Oh, shooting chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Mbappe has created one goal already. Conte. Batistuta gets flagged offside.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número
So, time for
23.
changes on both
Número
sides,
15.
actually.
Número 9. Número 45. Entran número 20.
Neymar.
Número 10. Número 14. Número 6.
Raúl.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
Raúl powering forward here. Raúl. Oh, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And here's Mbappe. He's great chance! Oh, and the keeper couldn't hold it. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Saliba producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And this is Del Piero. And he's intervened well there. Del Piero. And the shot! Sticks it away! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Panama go two up and into a position of real strength. Chance for a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And the lead is extended still further. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a...
David Villa gets through on his own. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Searching pass he's played there. It's a pretty loose pass. And that's put paid to a promising move. He's picked his way through. Looking for the run. And here's Raúl. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? And another try. It's in. And they are right back within touch. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So is this the start of a comeback?
Se agregarán
Now it's
3 minutos
Mbappe.
al tiempo reglamentario.
And the through ball. Raúl gets into a good position. And it's Robertson. Rijkaard takes the shot!
Looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Conte. That's the end. Barcelona played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to...
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running.
What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reasons are fairly obvious. As personalities go, we're talking big.
As close as you get to goalkeeping perfection.
Now it's Vieri. Yamal. Oh, well played. Oh, this ended up in no man's land.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. He's picked his way through. Oh, Scooty! He can get that clear. Olise. Oh, nice touch. Olise takes control of enemies on the move. And the counter is on. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Mbappe. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. He's shifting through the gears here. Olise, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Nicely spread, and he's picked it up out wide. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Gattuso is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Knocks it into space, and Beckham! Cleared without hesitation. Shifted it to the flank, and it's Azar. Neither side yet able to find the net. And here's Azar. Beckham. And he's let fly. Terrific effort, just off target.
Did he hit that too well?
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Beckham. And this is Vieri. Vieri! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
It's a really well-measured ball. He can run onto that. Olise. He's a sharp little ball here. Beckham. Now it's Vieri. Rijkaard makes the interception. Pedri. Gattuso. To Beckham. Barcelona finding their passes. That's rather hopeful. Applies the finish. Now, who's going to be first to this? Koundé did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Pedri. That is good alertness. Tries to play it through. Oh, well measured. Koundé. That's going right the way across.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And that is out of play. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Opts for safety. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Khan punts it upfield. Oh, just skips. It's me. Oh, it's hit the post. Kunde. Raul. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, played through for the wide man. Nice control.
Such good technique.
Azar. Beckham. Hakimi cuts it out. Looking for options for movement. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Has a look and plays it forward. Kunde. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Barcelona have clearly never been through finishing school. General play is good, finishing is awful.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And the second half gets underway.
Barcelona have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Yamal! Oh, that was venomous. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Raul has a look inside the box. And he's managed to gift it back. Guti is always scanning the pitch for targets. He's in a great position here. Yamal looking to play him in, and he's picked out the run. He's got away. And that is masterful defending. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, the boys and the shots! It's in! Now it's Raul. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he was quick to react. Guti, over to the left. Aims beyond the defence. Up towards the hour mark, and still no goals. Plenty to aim at here. Chance, surely! And it's in! And that really is.
The apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Strasbourg are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think. Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's Robertson. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And here's Yamal. Spread it left. Pinches it off him. And here's Beckham. And here's there's the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And this is Hazard. Raul, given the lift of his goal. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. That is lovely. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. It had to be. He's found a way through. Oh, what a stop. Had to be at his very best. Just a quarter of an hour to play. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Rijkaard gets across to intercept that.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And he's being shifted off it. Can he get on the end of this? And he's managed to get free. Cross goes in. It's a mighty effort!
Side level.
The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Not the most accurate pass. Beckham. And it's Beckham. Great vision. He's in plenty of space here. Cleared away.
Barcelona really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Takes a shot! He has done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Raul. He won't be happy with that one. Park Ji-sung. And Park Ji-sung! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Barcelona suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Barcelona desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Robert Lewandowski. He's just about the perfect all-round striker. Not least because he can finish equally well with both feet, Peter. It's not all about his finishing, though. He's always on the shoulder, looking for that ball in behind, and that prevents the opposition defence from getting too high or, indeed, getting too comfortable.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Baresi deals with that comfortably. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Vieri. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's through, it's one-on-one. He's having a shot! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Vieri demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room.
And Owen! Oh, it's come off the upright. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Gattuso. Now it's Kaká. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Foden. And this is Vieri. Yamal looking for the run. Oh, good ball. Vieri finds himself offside. Kaká. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And that is masterful defending. Now it's Foden. Quality ball. And he plays one through. He might be in here! Big chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. There's a goal! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination. Merit nothing less.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Madrid, and the shots! Goal! Barcelona! And they get themselves in front! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Barcelona take the lead. And he's managed to get rid. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Searching pass he's played there. Van Bouten attempts a clearance. Well read, nice interception.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Araujo with the challenge, and he has given... There's a quick free kick. Beckham. Pass somewhat off target. Khan with the clearance. That is good strength. Tries a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
The ball has bounced loose now. Pedri. Foden. Could be danger here. Looking for options for movement. Shapes to shoot! Sticks it away! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
He's had a shot! Yes! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter.
Chance! No mistake! And simply indefatigable. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been...
And the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Oh, that is tidy. It is a picture-book goal.
Yeah, the keeper was thinking about his angles, and Loft just took him out of the equation.
Just the keeper to beat. It's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
How many? Just how many?
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Barcelona are having a ball here. Now, can they get him away? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Lewandowski, and there's the shot! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
And it's half-time here. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Barcelona are looking as solid as I've seen for some time. All departments are working strongly, and this can do their confidence a whole power of good.
Barcelona have run riot in the first half, and barring a miraculous comeback, they have done the job already.
En el marcador se podrá ver a continuación un resumen con las mejores jugadas del primer tiempo. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Pedri. That's a cute ball. And he's intervened well there. Good running, strong and purposeful. And this is Owen. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, truly brave defending.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
Can he get on the end of this? He is through here. And that is expertly dealt with. Van Bouten, and it's Van Bouten. Belletti. Beckham. Now it's Yamal. And he's had it nicked away. And it's Lewandowski. That is good alertness. Beckham. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. He has found the way through. Very nicely done.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Passes short and sharp. Yamal goes for a shot! And it's come back out to him.
Wanted to happen, I really sympathise.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Elise is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know.
And the shot! And we have our very first corner. No, he's managed to misplace that. Well, that looks a decent ball. Foden. Looking to play him in. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lewandowski. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And it's Owen. Oh, this looks sharp. Aimed beyond the defence. Shoots! So good, such sharp skills.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Madrid have a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Now there's a fine ball. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Olise. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And he's had a hit! No, that's just wide.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. At the back.
Cambio de
So the
jugadores.
manager can
en
make
el
a change
Barcelona.
for the first time in the game
El
here.
dorsal 4, Van Buiten. El dorsal 8.
Just
El
about up
dorsal
to
18.
75 minutes.
El dorsal 32. El
Now it's
dorsal
Mbappe.
47.
Now it's
Serán
Mbappe.
sustituidos por
Beraldo
el dorsal
promptly
3.
onto that, and that is
Pablo
that.
Cannavaro. El dorsal 14. El dorsal 10.
Pass isn't the best.
El dorsal 29.
And it's
El
hoisted
dorsal
clear.
6. Casi.
That has ended up in no man's land. He's through here. Now it's Kaká. And that has sent him sprawling.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Nicely weighted ball. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. He's got away. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Just eases him off the ball. That's really well manoeuvred. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's managed to get free. Shot at goal! And it's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. And that's been won straight back. Beckham.
Habrá 3 minutos de
That's a
descuento.
great ball here. And the finish! Beraldo looking for a runner. Baresi gets over and intercepts. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Oh, this is a great position. There's the shot! Araujo gets good distance on it. The whistle is gone and it is all over. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Well, how will we look back on that?
Barcelona really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, we're underway. So there's Massimo Otto, bit of an unsung hero perhaps, but certainly an integral part of an Italy side that conquered the world and a European champion for his club.
Yeah, and he did all that by being the picture of consistency and hard work, the way he nullified the threat of some of the biggest names in the game during his heyday, and that was really impressive.
I remember a lot of those performances really well. Great chance! And he's gone looking for safety.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
He's beaten the last man!
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then. And
Vieri! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Hazard. And no, that was never going to make it. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Park Ji-sung. Pele. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's had a shot! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Robertson. Now he's off and running. And it's Kukçu. Kaká. And this is Van Nistelrooy. He's found a way through. Now that is a hefty challenge. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Fukuoka clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Robertson is always looking to play quality balls. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And it's been given away. That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Hazard. Pedri. Now, can they get him away? Laid out to the left flank. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It's a promising position.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Now it's Vieri. He's a sharp little ball here. Vieri receives it in a wide position. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Half an hour played now. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is Pele, and a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now it's Park Ji-sung. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Now it's Hazard. And here's Vieri. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Pedri, and he plays one through. He is through here. It's Vieri!
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Yamal. Now it's Vieri. No, he is not giving anything away. Nicely weighted ball. And they win it back again. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And he's managed to get free, and he's picked it up out wide, and it's played in here. He's got full! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Just the one goal, it's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Barcelona can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we're underway again.
Barcelona really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Oh, easy pick. Here's a chance! And we have our very first corner. Hazard moves short. And it's Robertson.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
And this is Hazard. Hazard! Glorious from Hazard! And this is getting better and better. You just know there is no stopping that.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Now it's Yamal. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Pele. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. De Jong. Pele.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
Shapes to shoot! They've got to be quick to recover this. That was superb goalkeeping.
Pedri actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
This is their second corner of the game. And he's taking no chances there. And now they can spring out of defence. That has not gone well. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh no, he's got that wrong. De Jong. Pele. Aimed beyond the defence. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Looking to play him in. And he's there to get it away. And he's there to retrieve it. But this is Van Nistelrooy.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Barcelona are totally dominant in the middle of the park. A no-way-through zone.
Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly.
Face De Jong! And he hits the net!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Can he get it through? That is a great pick out. It's Pele! Goal! Do not write them off. Back they come. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
He tries a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And they get themselves in front! Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Well, the angle wasn't good, and neither was the keeper. He scored then when he had no right to.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Vieri! He can get that clear. He should have put that one away.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Corner number 3 coming up. And the shot! It's there! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, can he finish? And somehow he managed to miss it.
And how decisive might that prove, Peter? It really would have put the wind in their sails if they were just one down as opposed to two.
Oh, what has happened here? Shoots! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And it's come back out to him. It's a loose, in he goes again. An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
And that is as far as they're going to go. He's in a great position here. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Pele, Rijkaard does well to get it back. And this is Hazard. He goes for a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. De Jong, pass somewhat off target.
Kaka.
Pele.
Habrá 5 minutos de descuento.
No, that's been intercepted.
Cooktree.
He is always looking to break lines. Looking for options for movement. Park Ji-sung. Robertson. Can he get on the end of this?
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Azar. Ambitious ball here. Chips it through. Cannavaro. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round.
Pieri.
Voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom.